Born and raised in the town, Souley Boum grew as a basketball player at Oakland Tech.
I was a 3-time MVP there, so it was good, man. I had a lot of memories.
Bulldogs head coach Correga Hart keeps a wall of fame in his classroom from some of the great moments and great players he's coached.
This is my first team. My first team full of young men.
And it's no surprise that that wall has multiple articles of Souley Boum.
I knew if he got the opportunity that he was going to seize the moment, so we were not surprised at all with him balling out. Like, we're never surprised at that. He's not scared in the moment.
Hart first saw Boum as an 8th grader playing an AAU game at Oakland Tech and immediately was able to look past the fact that Boum weighed 120 pounds.
Right away, we knew that he was really talented. He played varsity as a freshman, even though he didn't want to, because all his friends were playing JV.
Boum was good from day one. He was great by the time he left. One problem, he still weighed about 140 pounds.
He's never looked good on paper. You can throw away the paper when it comes down to playing. Everybody wants the eye test to be passed, and it's not really the eye test, it's the wild test.
Only Todd Golden, who was an assistant coach at the San Francisco Dons at the time and is now the head coach of Florida, saw Boum's potential and recruited him to be a USF Don.
Boum gets a three. Knocks it down at the buzzer.
You know, he's never act like he was, the one in the group. And, sometimes you would think he would want to separate himself, but he's always been connected and pulling people with him.
Boum proved he could play from day one as a Don, then took his talents to UTEP. With an extra year of eligibility due to COVID, Boum wanted a crack at a high-profile school, which is where Sean Miller and Xavier came into play.
I wanted to go somewhere where I got a ball in my hands, lead a team, and play the point guard, show the world that I can do that, and that's how I ended up here.
Boum led the Musketeers in scoring this season and now has his eyes set on making history by leading Xavier to their first ever Final Four.
Even though I haven't been here for that long, I've been here long enough to know that the fans care about it, the city cares about basketball.
Then the question becomes, will an NBA team take a shot on the underlooked player from Oakland?
I don't understand why someone wouldn't want to take a risk, quote, risk, because he has never been a risk.
I feel like all those things that I went through in my life and just playing in Oakland just really helped me and got me ready to be in this position I am now.
All right, so the young man that got away from the Dons, coach.
He got away.
When he arrived on the hilltop, we thought, that's it. Titles are coming.
I remember watching him play. Souley was an outstanding player. In fact, I remember telling Kyle Smith, make sure he doesn't transfer.
Oh my God.
And that was probably the wrong thing to do because he definitely did. And that was a loss. I thought Souley Boum was a really good player.